Chromium is an essential mineral that can do miracles for the health and wealth of your body. It has a tremendous role when it comes to metabolizing sugars, working along with insulin so sugar can get into the cells properly. And if glucose cannot get into the cells of your body, if you're insulin resistant or you're not having enough insulin, it starts to build up in your bloodstream. And that's when problems start to occur. Too much sugar can affect our nerves, we call neuropathy. It can affect our eyes, it can affect our brain, our kidneys, our heart, and as well as your arteries. That will cause inflammation, more plaquing, and potential problems which can lead to lack of oxygen to your heart that we call a heart attack, or to your brain that we call a stroke. But chromium plays a tremendous role when it comes to weight loss, blood sugar stabilization, optimal insulin production. It will balance your blood sugars and prevent diabetes. It will help reduce hunger and cravings for unhealthy foods. It will help you lose weight so much easier. And the research has shown over and over again that chromium has a direct relationship with insulin. When insulin is working correctly, the sugar can get absorbed into the cells properly. And if you're concerned that you might be at risk for diabetes or have exhibited pre-diabetic symptoms, taking chromium might just be a tremendous asset and help improving your overall health and well-being. And weight gain is a big problem. It leads to lots of inflammation. That excessive fat that occurs around the visceral area that we call visceral fat has a direct relationship with our organs and tissues. It can affect metabolic syndrome. Chromium will help reduce hunger. It will give you more satiety. It will lead to an overall decrease in food intake. It will prevent binge eating. You won't crave those processed and refined foods. And it has a direct effect on many hormones in the body, particularly ghrelin, which is our hunger hormone, as well as leptin, which is our satiety hormone. And foods that are high in chromium are broccoli, beef, green beans, grape juice, apple, oysters, oranges, meat, shellfish, beans, brown rice, brewer's yeast, grapes, as well as spinach. Although you may think you're getting enough chromium from your foods, but chromium at times can be very hard to assimilate. And many other studies have shown that chromium helps the production of insulin, which makes a tremendous change in helping glucose get into the cells and lowering glucose levels after meals. And from the research, I have found that chromium picolinate seems to be the best chromium to take because it's most absorbable, anywhere from 200 micrograms up to 1,000 micrograms per day. If you are looking to lose weight, the key thing is keeping your insulin levels lower. Yes, if you have lower carbs, you're going to have lower insulin. But if you eat healthy foods, your fruits and vegetables with your fibers, your whole grains, your healthy meats or eggs or whatever it is, the key thing is that you need to make sure that insulin is allowing glucose to get into the cells, because the more glucose that sits in your bloodstream, the harder the pancreas has to work to pump out more insulin to try to get that sugar absorbed. And if you're having too much insulin, you're going to store more fat. And if you want to reduce that insulin and allow it to work more efficiently, you might want to consider getting your chromium in your diet, and it just may do miraculous things for the health and wealth of your body. Now remember, the more you exercise, the more efficient glucose and insulin is going to work. You need to eat the right foods. You need to stay away from the processed and refined foods. You need to sleep, because that will throw off your circadian rhythm, your sleep-wake cycle, and that can affect hormones as well. Drink lots of water. When you feel hungry, you really may not be hungry. You may be thirsty, because if your body is dehydrated, your brain is going to feel and think that it needs food, and in most of the time, that's not the truth. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and family. I really wish you good health to you, your loved ones. Leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.